Splatoon the 3rd of May not offer the same novelty as its predecessors, but it still knows how to make a splash with its vibrant, family-friendly action. This squid-tastic game refines the familiar formula, featuring engaging zone mechanics in online competition, a delightfully challenging single-player mode, and clever multiplayer maps. With an abundance of multiplayer modes and options, Splatoon 3 provides a wealth of content to keep players entertained for a long time. While series veterans might need a bit more convincing to dive back into familiar territory, newcomers will find Splatoon 3 to be the perfect entry point. A showcase of confident combat and demonic dance moves, Bayonetta 3 understands action in a way that few other games do. This exhilarating conclusion to the Bayonetta trilogy isn't afraid to shake things up with the introduction of a new character who perfectly contrasts the elegant chaos of the titular witch. While the core gameplay remains familiar, the game raises the stakes, sending players on a multi-dimensional journey through time to save the world. Featuring a multi-dimensional storyline, full-scale kaiju battles, and even a Hollywood-level chase sequence, Bayonetta 3 captures everything fans love about the series. Few games stand the test of time like Metroid Prime. Originally released on the GameCube in 2002, it remains as enjoyable today as it was back then. Over 2 decades later, this first-person shooter has received a significant facelift for Nintendo's hybrid console. Samus Aran's transition to the third dimension exemplifies evergreen gameplay design, influencing a generation of action games. It's unmistakably Metroid, with its slick action and well-paced exploration, and can be enjoyed without the need for nostalgia goggles.
Here you go. Yay!
The Monster Hunter series has a long-standing history on Nintendo platforms, spanning nearly a decade. While Monster Hunter World wasn't released for the Switch, Capcom addressed this with the excellent Monster Hunter Rise. Initially a Switch exclusive, Rise has since been ported to other platforms and enhanced with the massive DLC, Sunbreak, making it even more enjoyable. Rise introduces a level of verticality through the Wirebug tool, ideal for shorter gameplay sessions while still fitting comfortably as a mainline entry. It features a large map, online multiplayer action, and a wide variety of weapon types for players to experiment with. With a mix of classic monsters and newcomers, Monster Hunter Rise is a fantastic entry point for newcomers and a treat for series veterans. Super Mario Odyssey is an endlessly joyful 3D platformer that grants players more freedom than ever before in a 3D Mario game. Featuring expansive, open levels, each brimming with power moons to discover through tricky platforming sequences, defeating enemies, and solving puzzles, it keeps the adventure fresh and exciting. The game introduces a new array of moves, courtesy of Mario's sentient hat, Cappy. If you're playing with young children, the cooperative mode is fantastic, as one player can control Cappy, who is immune to damage. Super Mario Odyssey is Mario's most extensive adventure yet, offering more to see and do than ever before in a 3D Mario game. The Switch has become a haven for classic JRPG enthusiasts, and Octopath Traveler 2 exemplifies this trend. Square Enix's sequel to the original game retains the nostalgic charm of the SNES era while featuring graphics that blend modern and retro aesthetics. Beyond its visual appeal, Octopath Traveler 2 offers satisfying gameplay with its combination of non-linear storytelling, freeform exploration, and strategic combat, delivering a challenging adventure from multiple perspectives. Like the best sequels, it builds on the foundations of the original, refining and enhancing its unique elements. If you're seeking a cozy JRPG that will easily consume dozens of hours, Octopath Traveler 2 is a must-play.
Another! A tavern keep's gotta be strong.
After nearly 2 decades, Metroid returned to its side-scrolling origins with an adventure that concludes the current Metroid saga. Remarkably, Metroid Dread meets the high expectations of longtime fans. Metroid Dread is a fantastic adventure that stays true to its roots. The game excels mechanically with fast-paced combat, numerous upgrades to acquire, and a roster of bosses that challenge your fortitude and counterattack skills. Dread also introduces the EMMI, eerie robots that patrol specific zones and cause instant game overs if they catch you. Exploring the maze-like environments is an absolute joy, and the abundance of secrets to uncover encourages multiple playthroughs. Metroid Dread is easily one of the best side-scrollers on the Switch, proving that returning to your roots can be a brilliant move. Pepper Grinder is a fast-paced, chaotic platformer with a taste for destruction. As Pepper, you wield your trusty drill weapon, Grinder, to burrow through soft soil like a dolphin swimming through the sea. What sets Pepper Grinder apart is its snappy presentation. After being shipwrecked and having her treasure stolen, Pepper must fire up her trusty drill to reclaim what the sneaky, gnarling thieves have taken. Powered by Grinder, Pepper digs through both land and water, operates machinery, and obliterates any enemies in her path to recover her lost loot. It's a concise experience that embraces an all-killer, no-filler approach to its inventive platforming mechanics, constantly evolving and playing with its central mechanic in clever and unexpected ways. Hollow Knight is an exceptional Metroidvania, perfect for diving into whenever the mood strikes, making the wait for its sequel, Silksong, more bearable. This haunting and elegant game combines intense combat and exploration, fitting seamlessly on the Switch. Initially rough around the edges, Hollow Knight has been polished over time into an outstanding adventure. This version includes all its DLC, significantly expanding the game and enhancing its gorgeous visual design. The game's design blends traditional Metroidvania elements with a touch of Dark Souls, creating a sprawling 2D world full of mysteries, intriguing characters, and captivating exploration. Similar to the all-star remasters of the 2D and 3D Mario platformers, this game compiles mini-games from all previous Mario Party titles and game boards from the original 3 Mario Party games on Nintendo 64, creating a blend of the series' best elements over the years. As always, you'll move around a game board via dice rolls, aiming to collect coins and stars to win, while avoiding hazards and opponents' power-ups that can set you back. You can play with opponents on the same system via local wireless multiplayer or online, ensuring there's always someone to party with.